second Latina.
Welcome back to another episode of Point Away Debates. I am your host, King Steez. Cliff, what is our topic, Steve Nash?
How did Steve Nash get? No, I'm playing. What do we think? What do we think Steve Nash?
Honestly, I don't even remember. So just thoughts about Steve Nash getting hired as next coach. Yeah, the facts. You know what I'm saying? Like
me first.
Yeah, go ahead.
How did he get hired? You got hired through the play. I mean, your two superstars had to sign off on it most likely. So you mean to tell me Kyrie, who was advocating for all this equality and social justice and stop the game, this and that, just like I was just telling you, you just put a white man in a position. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. Hey, that boy Kyrie, if I'm not mistaken, Kyrie was like, didn't he vote to stop playing?
Mm-hmm.
He was even advocating. He was advocating to stop playing. But even advocating for them to start in their own league at one point in time.
Exactly, but you go you go put a white man in power basically. Come on, bro. You got Mark Jackson who's highly qualified. Steve Nash ain't qualified as a player. He got a high basketball IQ, but. He was like a player's consultant or something like that.
I'm gonna give.
He wasn't even an assistant, bro.
Nah, I got you. So
how did he just jump up? He got the resume.
Whether you rebuttaling what he said or adding on to it, or you just coming with something completely different. What are your thoughts?
Like we're catering to the players, man. Right? We're giving the player exactly what he wants, exactly what he needs.
Who, Kyrie and KD?
Yeah. But how does Steve Nash just like? When do we say, Steve Nash is gonna be the next head coach? Like, how did that come about?
Weird. You want the political answer, or you want what the team was actually doing?
Both.
Okay, the political.
Because again, we fired the head coach who was
head coach.
It was Kenny Atkinson, and I don't know who.
I could not remember his name.
Kenny Atkinson, and I don't remember who was the coach, but it might have been Jock Vaughn or somebody. But he used to be a player in the NBA. But my thing was, you fired him. He the AC, and you don't got your two best players.
Yeah.
Right. You the 8th seed and you don't got your two best players.
How many games did Kyrie play this
12.
Year? Out of 65.
12.
Out of 65.
And we still the 8th seed. And then we played to get in, so we had a decent team.
What was their wins? Do you remember? I know it was they won the 8th seed. So they had to have 40 wins.
They had like 41 wins.
I think they had 41 or 43 wins, one of those. Because the 7th seed in one conference had 41 and the other conference had 43. So I think they had 41 wins, you know what I'm saying? But
so 41 wins, he had been fired before that.
I might be wrong.
Nah, but you definitely wrong.
They had 30 something.
They had 35 wins.
Okay, all right.
35 wins with no star on your team. Regardless. You 35 wins.
It's the East.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
That's good coaching.
It's the East too.
But that's good coaching.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. That
ain't bad coaching with a bunch of role players at all.
Before this season, like I knew who Spencer did what it was because playing on 2K, he used to be on Ross, and I thought he was one of them creative players. I'm just saying, I thought he was one of them creative players, but he can ball. But you telling me Kyrie he leading your team and everything under the sun, and they're winning games with a subpar roster.
Was Kyrie set to come back? If they play all 82 games, was Kyrie set to come back?
No, he wasn't coming back. He shut it down for the season.
Here's another question. Did they make the playoffs in the bubble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying no. Like they were already a 7th or 8th seed before the bubble.
7th seed?
Yeah, and then they played
They got swept though, so. They got swept, right?
They got swept by a good team.
I'm saying who got swept?
They got swept by Toronto.
No, they got swept by Toronto.
Yeah,
Bucks played.
You said Atlanta. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I didn't say Atlanta. Boy,
who did you say?
Well, Atlanta won 20 games.
No, I'm saying who did you say?
I said they got swept.
The Nets got swept by Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. No, I was trying to figure out. I got you. You good?
Yeah, because they played that way into the bubble. It was two more teams.
They had a great game against Portland.
But they was already in.
I know, but I'm saying the second to last game they were already in.
Yeah.
But they played almost like to say, hey, we're gonna try to keep Portland out. You know what I'm saying? They had a
like they was playing like, you know what I'm saying. So for my thing is, how did we fire a man who was winning games without his two best players, and then we hire a man with no track record of coaching?
That's what I'm saying.
And you know what he said? You know what they said? You know what he said he was trying to do? He trying to go get old players he played with. So you just camaraderie.
So Steve Nash?
Steve Nash said that?
He reached out to Dirk to come coach with him. So Steve Nash roster is gonna consist of from what they said, old players in the NBA that he was friends with.
So we know for sure this roster's not gonna be playing defense. That's one thing we know.
Oh yeah, they gonna do the same thing that Tony do. Running good.
That's fine. I'm just saying.
Man, that's what they got though. Look who they got. They got two per shooters.
I understand. Listen, I got that.
And if they don't go, and them with it, they got scores.
And like I say, just
okay, they don't go to the finals. You on their neck.
Not because of Steve Nash.
Not because of Steve Nash.
Kyrie,
and we talking about coaching, right?
I want you to remember something. I said that well before they even fired the coach and rehired another.
Nah, for sure.
So that it ain't got to do with Steve Nash.
But I'm saying though, he gonna take some slack though, right?
No. Let me hold on. Let me backtrack for a sec. I'm gonna point your point.
They're gonna make the playoffs, but not the finals.
Something that you said. Okay.
I don't think
the only reason why I'm not giving anybody slack, any players, whether it be Kyrie or KD slack, is because number one, I believe what you said. You're going to go to KD and Kyrie and ask them their opinion, who we need to bring in, what type of system are we looking to run, or this is the direction we was looking to go. Yeah. We need y'all's opinion, hey, because we trying to win next year. You know, type of situation. But innocent until proven guilty. I'm going to give them, this is what I'm saying. I'm going to get them the benefit of the doubt. Now, Kyrie was a strong advocate of, let's end the season, let's start our own league, you know, all this other stuff. Now, I think a little bit of that did have to do with the chance that, you know, like you had no chance in playing. But at the same time, I can't throw that on you yet. I can't go that far because we're looking at a Hall of Fame, 2-time MVP as a coach. I do believe Mark Jackson deserved at least bare minimum an interview. You know what I'm saying? In an interview, I seen Mark Jackson groom young talent. Okay, outside of KD, DeAndre Jordan, and Kyrie, like you got young talent. You know what I'm saying?
No. People know Steve Kerr can probably play. He got the basketball IQ. But the team you came to was Mark Jackson's team.
And okay, so that was another thing I was gonna do too. You got to remember too, though. Look at all the point guard, Derek Fisher. 1 year removed, got a head coaching job. Jason Kidd, 1 year removed, got a head coaching job for another team. You know what I'm saying? Like he left the Knicks, went and coached for Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
But, got Milwaukee.
But we know they got some say so. If they would have said no,
I'm not arguing that.
If KD and Kyrie said no, Nash would be there, bro.
Nah, keep it G. Keep it G. Kenny Atkinson got fired because they didn't want him to be their coach.
I believe both of those things, bro. But I'm just saying I have to give you the benefit of the, because if the accusation was smaller than that, I'd be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna put that on him. I can't do it though. I can't do it for the simple fact of just what you said, like. For all the social injustice that's going on, and you know what I'm saying, you brought it up, okay, you got this white man hired over. The names that was brought up was Sam Cassell being at the bottom of that list, Tyronn Lue in the middle of that list, and Mark Jackson at the top of that list.
Put Kidd.
No.
No, Kidd was already there, right?
He interviewed for the job.
He was there for the Nets.
Yeah, he coached the Nets. He had coached the Nets first.
It was the Knicks that was saying he was.
Interview. So I mean, I do get it. I'm just saying, I'm not ready to just throw that on him. I can't remember the second thing you said.
He made all that commotion, bro.
He did, but I'm just saying, bro. Like
he signed off on it.
So here's my thing.
He had some say. You know they came to him like, hey, so what you think about Nash as a coach?
If he's got a legitimate rebuttal, if going into the season they say, well, hey, they do the same thing, like, oh, hey, listen, you was advocating for all this, and then you get Steve Nash hired over Mark Jackson. If he has a legitimate reason, will you forgive him for that then? Will you be like,
okay, possibly. Because I can say what I said last time when we said off camera when y'all was talking about. I think it was mainly you. You was talking about when they stopped, they boycotted one game and then came back and I said they boycotted for no reason. Now.
But
I don't want to hear it, bro. You got to push that envelope. That's what you believe in. If you gonna put that in the media, push that envelope to the fullest.
They got everything that they were asking for. That's true. They got everything that they was asking for. And another thing, that same night, Wednesday night.
What exactly they asked for?
So they asked all the NBA
and Barack Obama called him and said it makes more sense for you to keep playing basketball. So if the former president called you gonna take that in consideration. Right here, my line.
They did get what they were asking for. They did not get everything that they were asking for. But when they had the little quick short meeting, it took half a day. They got the arenas are supposed to open up for voting polls. All NBA arenas are gonna be opened up as an additional place to vote.
That's cool.
There's supposed to be a player. At least one star player, a coach, a owner, and a governor, maybe mayor for each city or state or whatever, to represent the NBA for racial injustice. You know what I'm saying? And there was one more thing that they asked for.
I didn't even get
all that's cool or whatever, bro, but still, I'm gonna push that envelope. If don't half ask me, bro. Don't tell me you want to do something and then you halfway sign your name and not. If we know this is gonna be an issue and we know we finna hurt some pockets,
Just before we get back on
We gonna
topic,
cut this season.
Just before we get back on topic, you are 100% correct. I just think that because it was done abruptly, like there was no plan behind it, and then they did get something out of it. I'm just saying, like, if these were political, if this was Barack Obama and Jesse Jackson and Spike Lee, like people that had been in the political eye before, and they had attempted something like this and they just kind of gave up on it, I'd be like, yeah, that's BS. Because these are athletes who most of them don't know anything about politics.
True.
I'm not giving them a pass. I'm just saying it's a little more
If you
understandable.
acknowledge the power you got, bro, and you came out to the media and you spoke about it,
They did get something out of it though.
they got something out of it.
And
but it's
also,
bigger than that.
So let's do it like this then. With the Steve Nash situation, if they go and win the finals next season with Steve Nash as the head coach, was it still a mistake?
It wouldn't be a mistake.
Neither one of y'all actually said it was a mistake. Y'all just said that y'all would have gone with other, coaching personnel over Steve Nash. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying that also because he ain't got the resume. Secondly, where the hell he come from?
Facts. I mean,
It's just like saying I'm finna go sign down.
what has he done? What's he been doing?
That's a guaranteed
You
championship.
trash. But he knew.
Like, what
It was
has he been
like
doing,
a
like-
player consulting a trainer or something like that. Like how you just jump up the list like that?
Only reason
you got
why
assistant
only
coaches,
reason
you
why
got
I
coordinators.
asked- Only reason why I
everything.
asked what I asked is because where was Steve Kerr before he started coaching Golden State?
Where was he?
Doing what Mark Jackson do now.
Okay, so here's my thing. They brought Steve Kerr off the street. You know what I'm saying? Back into the NBA, not as a player, but as a coach. He goes to the championship 5 years and gets 4.
Relationships. KD signed off on Steve Nash, and he's supposed to got. That's been what was supported.
Well,
relationships is everything.
I guess what I'm asking is, we just seen Steve Kerr do it, and there has been a knock on Mark Jackson not having a job every single year. When we strayed away from Golden State shouldn't have fired him to he should have a job because Steve Kerr was able to win 4 out of 5. If Steve Nash goes and gets a couple championships, I'm not gonna say they're gonna go into the next 5 years or whatever. But if he goes to get a championship or 2, will we still be looking at it the same? Will we still be saying, oh well, that's supposed to be?
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying it was the wrong move. I'm strictly speaking on what Kyrie's came out and said.
I got you.
And of course, what he signed off to. I don't know if it's the wrong move. I'm just looking at it.
I guess what I'm saying is even for Kyrie, if they win a championship with Steve Nash as the head coach, Kyrie has a legitimate argument to say.
Definitely, he will.
So that's what I'm asking. Like,
he will. I mean, it's your order. He can go either way. They can deal with Mark Jackson too. So
because if they lose first round of the playoffs, obviously we know what we're gonna go to. Oh, they should have never hired Steve Nash. You know what I'm saying? So I just want.
Wait. No. I wouldn't be.
If Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving lose in the first round of playoffs in the East, from what we've just seen from the East this past season, you're not going to be as petty to say
it can be debated, but it can also be like this is first year coaching. They're gonna use that as an excuse.
Listen, I got you. But
I'm not saying I am.
When Steve Kerr was brought in, when Steve Kerr was brought in, when they said he's his first year coaching, he got a ship. When Eric Spoelstra first year, he went to a ship.
Eric Spoelstra got one too off of who team?
And has he ever coached been a head coach of another team?
No,
not that I know of.
So is Kerr gonna get some more? You think Kerr gonna get some more?
Kerr gonna get some more rings?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Not with this team. All right. Now, if they start scratch, he rebuild with another franchise or something like that, then potentially looking at women again. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling you out every time. Don't worry about it. But
he plays with sports.
So
this nigga
play basketball.
Yeah, we're talking about basketball.
Yeah, and that's why I sold it to you. He played basketball.
The one,
look,
she worked for.
I'm mad. You know who she is.
He just showed me the picture. Yeah, like I knew he was.
You said the one.
I got a partner that be posting on Facebook. It's a female. It's an WNBA.
Okay, all right. Shout out Candace Parker. But all I'm saying is, it's Cinnabon.
She got a ring?
Deucey. I don't know.
Sure.
I give her one.
Nah, for sure.
But I'm just saying.
I give her one. She was dunk on your side, right?
So, blocked.
Boy,
stop playing with me.
You ain't blocking nothing.
Can she even dunk?
Yeah.
She can dunk?
She can. Man, nah, she ain't Brittany Griner. You like Brittany Griner.
So check this. So check me out, man. So if Steve Nash goes to get a ring his first year, are you still questioning yourself? Are you still questioning?
Man, you can't really question somebody who gets a ring their first year with a team that had
immediately. Now, in the long run, we can go back and he might have just got that off luck or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But
and they get a ring first year, and they beat the Lakers or the Clippers in the finals.
Ain't no luck, bro. You got to put in work. It ain't no luck.
No, we just saying.
Is luck?
No, you're 100% right. you do have to put in work because either it's the battle in the
Man,
finals
if you
or the
got a hell
battle
of
to
a
get
talent,
there. No.
You gotta be lucky.
Easier,
You gotta win. There gotta be a little luck when win championship.
Only reason why I'm gonna say
you ain't never seen a team win a championship. You like, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Only reason
you
I'm
snuck out of there.
Toronto.
I mean,
It's been some championships.
Of course.
Not even due to injuries. It's been even in NFL playoffs. Been some trick stuff. They be like, oh my god, I can't believe it's just been some stuff that has happened. You gotta be lucky. You gotta be lucky to win the ship because everything gotta go right.
But like I say, either you're gonna have a battle to get there or you're gonna have a battle there. You know what I'm saying? Like either your hardest game is gonna be conference finals. For some teams, your hardest matchup might be the very first, you know what I'm saying, round. You know what I'm saying? For the Mavericks, that was them a lot of times. They had, 7-game series in the first round, and then no other series went past 5 games, maybe 6. The year that they won. You know what I'm saying? They went 7 games with Trailblazers, didn't they?
Yeah, Brandon Roy was balling.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? RP to his knees. Who's about that?
Derrick Rose too. So look,
I can't. I'm not gonna call it yet. I'm not gonna pull the plug and be like, yeah, this was horrible, god awful. It's all gonna depend on what he do. Now I'm not gonna jump ship and be like, oh yeah, y'all should have hired a black coach, this, that, and the other, just because he loses in the playoffs. I know that's not what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying that after what Kyrie came.
No, I got you. I know that's not what you're saying.
I'm saying like, come on now.
But I'm just saying like, right now the focal point is, you know what I'm saying, like, as far as my knowledge and other people's knowledge, a black coach didn't even get an interview.
I bet they never get an interview.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but that's what everybody's so upset about. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is
same thing with NFL, bro. It's the same thing with these businesses.
A minute ago, y'all said, I said y'all may get you the. I was like, the political answer or the real answer. The political answer is, oh well, he fits the coaching scheme that they're looking for to run their system next season. That's gonna be I'm saying that's gonna be the political answer. I don't know.
So we ain't never seen him coach.
That's what I'm saying. But they're gonna say that. With what he wants to do or his mindset and mentality meets what. Look, all I'm saying is that's what they're gonna come out and say.
Brown knows
because it's the political answer, and they might come out and run a system that the NBA has never seen before. You know what I'm saying?
He got all the basketball IQ, but he does not have the resume.
He has an on-court IQ. Yeah, it
ain't true.
Okay.
But wait, you ain't never
you can be a good coach to draw up plays on the sideline. That don't mean you know how to reach out to players. That don't mean you know how to teach young players.
He ain't even sniffed the sidelines as a coach, as a viewer.
I agree. And you know what's funny? His last year or so in LA, was he supposed to be a players coach when he first went over there?
I think they had back problems.
I know, but I'm saying, was he supposed to have been a players coach when he went over there?
I think so. Wasn't he a player coach? Anthony, where that's how him and KD built a relationship. I didn't even know. No, he was something at the Warriors. That's how
Kenny got cool.
I'm talking about. Yeah, I got what you said.
It sounded like a setup from the.
It's random as hell. It's like Steve Nash. Where the hell he come from?
No, because from the beginning of the last season, they said that KD and Kyrie already knew they was playing together.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Of course.
And now Steve
and LeBron probably do the same thing.
So KD probably signed and said, "Well, I don't really know about this Kenny Atkinson guy. We gonna just see how it works. One game in, I want Steve.
I don't believe that's how it played out. The only reason why I say that is because how could you have been upset with what Kenny Atkinson did?
Why else would he get fired mid-season? He got fired before we even thought before COVID.
Listen,
he got fired before COVID.
Just what you said earlier. How did Switzer become the Dallas Cowboys head coach?
Jerry and Barry couldn't get along.
Okay, all right. How did Magic just leave the Lakers organization? Couldn't get along with the head office. You know what I'm saying?
Rob Pelinka was him and Rob Pelinka.
They tried to use him as a scapegoat too, but I'm saying they couldn't get along. So I'm just saying, but I'm not 100% sure.
Genie
Bus. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not 100% sure how any of that ever really plays out, but I do know typically when you go from GM and head coach status to the head honcho, the team owner and stuff like that, typically somebody wouldn't get along. Especially if you were moving in the right direction.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Mark Jackson. Nobody has explained to me yet how you got better every season and you lose your job.
It was rumors that he was getting the players started disliking him, and he put it. They saying he was pushing the Christianity gender.
Somebody called cap on that.
Yeah, so he was pushing the Christianity motive on players. Now that's what they say.
He is known to be a religious man, but somebody called cap on like, nah, he wasn't. Somebody was like, yeah, he was mandatory Sunday Bible study and stuff like that. Like, nah, somebody was like, nah, that wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between me opening it up to my players and me making it mandatory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a huge difference. So, and for 90% of the workplaces in America, they're not going to the religion standpoint. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
it's just about every handbook. But you can't talk about it. I mean, every corporate job in that handbook, majority of them gonna say religion and politics
But I call cap. I feel like there were certain things he stood his ground, probably on some things according to his religion.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? And they just wasn't okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got anything else y'all want to add?
Let me see the notes. Shake something.
And then we'll see. Go ahead. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Point Away Debates. Like, comment, subscribe. Use my promo code Steve. STIGGS. Believe me when I tell you it does work. You just have to know how to spell. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's a GoFundMe. That's a secret GoFundMe account.
Well, when you get
20% off.
When you get your product, believe me, I made very, very little money off that. You know
used.
Can I put that code in for OnlyFans?
No.
It ain't
boy, it ain't.
Hey, I got somebody OnlyFans code coming up. Y'all wait on it. You know what I'm saying? I just got.
We don't need. I ain't gonna say it on camera.
Yeah, you did not.
Are you drunk yet?
Are you drunk yet?